Gemini, I started your read for the next 7 days. Okay? Now, sometimes my readings I know can be a little off in time, but hopefully this does resonate within that exact time frame. All right? Also, just be aware that energies could be reversed. It could be somebody that's also around you, or maybe that you're hearing about. So just be aware of that as well. And also, if it's not your message, take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. So the first oracle card that you guys have is Divine Intervention. I truly believe that you have divine intervention, Gemini, because somebody here has been trying to stop your money moves, your money, because you got the money moves card here. They've been trying to stop your money. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like this is an individual, or maybe it could be more than one person that's been trying to do this over and over and over again. Now, the way that they're doing it, it could be energetically, or it could be like if you work with this individual that they're holding your paycheck. Okay. I just 111 on the timer right now, 111 a.m. But yeah, so with the divine intervention, basically that's when your ancestors and whatever higher power that you truly believe in, is could be the most high, comes down and they have to shift what's going on to, because there's no change here and they're getting sick of what's going on here. So somebody over here has overstepped their boundaries, and enough is enough, basically. Now, I truly believe the hopeless romantic came out as well, because you may be fantasizing about like love right now, because we are getting into like colder weather. You know, it's fall, so it is understandable that you are like fantasizing about like possibly a new romantic partner in your life, or maybe just, having somebody there. But I think that came out as I honestly believe this came out due to the fact that you have divine intervention. As somebody here, I highly believe that I'm going by my intuition right now with the oracle cards, that somebody here has been trying to stop your romantic life, because maybe you have expressed something about your love life recently to somebody that's possibly close to you, or maybe a friend. Maybe this topic has been coming up a lot or something like that, but you're I feel like somebody here has definitely been trying to block your romantic life and your money. Okay, and you have been doing very well with your money. So if there is a sudden shift or a change that's going on right now, I highly believe it's because somebody here is purposely like throwing negative energy at you, or just evil eyeing you, where it's stunting possibly your growth at this time. What you need to do is you got to make sure that you if one Gemini here knows exactly what's going on here. I feel like you just need confirmation, possibly, if that makes sense. All right. um Unbreakable Gemini, 333 on the timer right now. You are somebody here that is deemed as unbreakable. That's the reason why I feel like people do come at you with sending negative energy, or just doing the most when it comes to your love life. You may have not had a partner in a while. Okay? You may not be able to find somebody here that's really on your level, or is able to give you exactly what you want, but I feel like divine intervention has definitely stepped in, because you have endured a lot of hardship, and you have went through so many trials and tribulations that would have broke somebody at this point. Okay? If you are feeling like truly that there is a difference within your money recently and your love life, and you're starting to catch on with something here, somebody here is starting to catch on, because something right now is not making sense. I feel like you have endured every fucking like roadblock that somebody or maybe multiple people have thrown in your way to block your romantic life or your money moves. What else for Gemini for the next 7 days, Spirit? What else for my Geminis? What else for Gemini? With the Star card in the reverse, the reason why that came out, Gemini, is because you were you were working on balancing yourself and really you were really balancing yourself and really getting to know yourself and your strengths between all this time that somebody here has been trying to purposely do something to block you. And you outdid every single one with the three of swords. Like, anytime that somebody here was purposely doing something to you, you outsmarted them. You outsmarted them in some way. Okay? And this may be actually somebody here that you really do care about and you really do love. Okay? It also could be as well that you guys do have a difference. We got the Hierophant here. You are you are realizing here that there possibly is a higher power, or maybe just tapping into spirituality or religion. All right. And I feel like you were balancing yourself at one point, and somewhere in between that, somebody here wanted to come and wreck it. Okay. The Hierophant is also coming out because that is the divine, possibly. Okay, that's what I'm going to get here. It could be an air sign or earth sign here that was doing this to you. Okay? I feel like the reason why they did this is because you are somebody here that is strong. Okay? I feel like a lot of it has to do with your willpower, Gemini. A lot of this has to do with your willpower and how you're able to endure through hard times. Okay? 100%. You may not know another you, okay, that is able to go through a lot of trials. But I see here, with the Page of Swords, you were definitely on your verge of actually going towards. You had a lot of mental strength when when people were throwing negative crap at you. That's why the Page of Swords came out, because you had to persevere through a lot of trials, and you did it alone. You didn't you may have asked for help, but it wasn't a lot of help. Okay? And with the Eight of Pentacles here and the upright, you're going to still create and do what you need to do in order to be successful, Gemini. You're going to get back on your shit after realizing what people have been doing here. It could have been more than one person that was doing this, all right? However, there is one specific person that really tried to put a block in between your road, your path. Okay? But you're still gonna get up and you're still gonna do what you need to do every day to make money, to be who you are. And I feel like it's a better version of yourself, Gemini. Okay? Because you've been doing a lot of work on yourself. And with the King of Cups, listen, that's you. You might have water placements, all right? You might have water placements. It might be a moon, all right? And you're going to be sitting on your throne, and people are going to start giving to you. That's why that came out, is because people are going to start giving to you after when the divine intervention steps in. You just got to wait for the shift. Wait for the shift to come in, because it's coming in. It may have already started to come in, to be honest. It's going to start coming in real soon, so that way it can shift something that's going on in your life that's been making you feel blocked. Right now you might be feeling blocked, heavy blocked. But the higher power, whatever you believe in, is coming down to assist. It's the Most High, and it's I'm going to tap into a little bit more information of why they were trying to, like, somebody here was trying to block you. I highly believe it's due to an energetic block, but Gemini, you would possibly know more than me, all right, of what the fuck was going on here, but I'm going to dig down into like what was actually going on here. There may have been some differences with some people that were around you, all right? Half of the deck wanted to come out. So that to me, when my deck comes out, half of the deck is because somebody here was doing the most to you. All right? The most to try to block you, the most to try to make you miserable, to basically put whatever how they're feeling, whatever person did that or people that's doing this to you repeatedly, okay? Many times. I feel like the reason being is because they're not happy with themselves, okay? So they want to make you miserable. Shift came out. Gemini, you're going to feel a shift, okay? When you're going to feel this, I believe it might be sometime while you're sleeping, possibly, all right? You might actually have a dream when the shift happens, but or you might have a deja vu. You might actually go through a deja vu this week. I don't know why I'm getting that for you guys, but I feel like the deja vu is because it's something that you're starting to see clear, I feel. But I do see here that you're going to go through a shift, and it might be during I don't know, my intuition is saying that it might be in the morning when you wake up, possibly, or from like or from a very deep sleep, because you may have not slept good in a while. I feel like your sleeping pattern may have gotten good, but then I don't know, something shifted where it's not good anymore. But there's a shift here where you're going to go back to feeling happy about yourself. The energy that you may have felt was a little lost. You're going to know when you get help from your ancestors because they're not liking what's going on here. Your angel number is 777. It means that right now you're on the right path and the universe is aligning things for you. So just wait. Don't do anything right now. Just wait right now. You have to let the divine handle it because there's nothing that people can do when the divine steps in. Okay? There's nothing that if somebody's here has been trying to block you in regards to your daily life and your assignments, something is going to happen where it shifts. Okay? What's the, let's see. Hold on. What else for my Gemini? Gemini, this must be resonating because my whole body. All right. I start getting tingles, okay? It might be a water sign, possibly. Or somebody here will, or you might have water placements, but I feel like whoever has been doing something to you possibly might have water placements, or something happened with a water sign, possibly. You may be receiving divine intervention due to a water sign. It's something that has to do with a water sign, or maybe this is somebody here that's doing it or that is involved with something. But I see here it could also help you with some type of shift as well. Possibly a water sign helping you with some type of shift. It might be spiritually. I don't know. Something of that nature. All right. My cards fell on the floor. Somebody here definitely did the most to you, okay? Gemini. But you're going to get your balance back. We got locked up. So I believe that the justice that you'll be receiving with the karma, something has to be balanced out here, is that when the divine intervention comes in, somebody here is locked. Or It could be a water sign that did this or has some type of involvement that is locked up. Or it could be that the shift is happening due to a water sign, and the karma or justice could be that somebody here gets locked up. I'm getting two backstories for this, so it could be one or the other. Somebody's middle initial might be H. I don't know. I'm getting like an H. Somewhere here where the H is significant. That's not the first time that came out in my reads either. I don't know why. H is definitely significant for somebody here. Somebody here attacked your root chakra, Gemini. Okay? That's why you've been feeling very imbalanced, okay? That's definitely why you've been feeling imbalanced, because when somebody here is attacking one of your chakras, especially the root, you may have a hard time balancing what typically is balance so far as work, making money, being able to release people that are toxic, etc. All right. You might have to do a spiritual I definitely recommend doing a spiritual cleanse, meaning that you should take like a bath or a shower, do it with some Epsom salt, etc. Whatever way works best for you, though. But I do recommend doing one if you've been feeling a little off. But something in here is going to get balanced out, because there's going to be a huge shift. Stolen car. You might have a car, possibly. Somebody here has some type of involvement with a stolen car, but it's kind of like somebody here wants to get you in trouble for a stolen car or somebody's car. They might end up trying to get you locked up here. I'm getting here somebody here wants to lock somebody up on purpose, because I don't know. That's what I'm getting. This is just the messages that I'm getting here, is that somebody here wants to get somebody locked up due to a car. Something that happened with a car. I'm only doing short messages today. I think this has been long enough. However, Gemini, my advice is just to sit back. All right? Sit back. You don't got to do too much right now, because whatever your higher power is, whatever you believe in, is going to step in and take care of this. All right? They're going to take care of it. They're going to definitely take care of it. I'm going to recommend a meditation for you. What's the best one for my Geminis at this time? You got the candle gazing meditation. It slows the racing mind. Your mind has been racing too much because you're trying to figure out what's going on here. So you need to try a candle gazing meditation. You can look it up for the steps. I'm not going to go over the steps, but I'll tell you the benefits. So it slows the racing mind. It reduces blood pressure and heart rate, calms the entire system, promotes peace and serenity, and brings you back to the present. You need to get back into the present, Gemini, because you're allowing somebody here to, I don't know. Somebody here has been taking over your mind, or it's your mind logically. Take over your mind logically for you for a little bit. And you need to get your head right. Because when this shift comes in, I need you to be ready. All right. Peace out. If it does resonate, please let me know in the comments, or like and subscribe.